Shit. Good evening, everybody. I'm running a little late, but I vacuumed I'm vacuuming the bedroom. Got a little bit of corner space to deal with now. And by the way, please, if you're in here, when you're in here, please hit that share, like, subscribe button. It'll help me go a little further with the algorithm. It'll might get me monetized on here at some point. I don't know when anymore, because my channel got dynamited, and it'll be on the 15th. It'll be 3 months since I had to resurrect. Kind of like coming out of the rising from the ashes of the phoenix to do what I can. Now we're going to get to the good part of what's been going on. You also know what Diddy. He got 4 years, he got 50 months, 4 years, 2 months for those who need a little adjustment. He's done 13 months so far. The earliest he could probably still be looking to get out, if I'm doing the right math, and I usually do, is probably late in 2027. And I'm trying to figure out 30. Okay, minimum he's looking with what's been going on with 50 doing the 50-month thing. It's the earliest he could probably look as a 45 months. So I'll do the translation of math from September of last year, and we're all way. Let's see, 13 months. You got about 42 and a half, roughly. So looking at about another 2 months and 2 years and about they brain needs to kick a little bit on this one. So just bear with me, please. And for those who joined in, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Is 42 and a half to 32 to 29 months. So earliest he can probably look to get out, short of the Bank of Crescent Mussolini giving him a pardon or community sentence. We are looking at about 24, 29. The earliest he could look to see to get out is like March of 28. The absolute last would be if he went 45 before he gets a sniff of parole. If I understand here, 85-9%, you have to serve before you can get looked at. So his attorneys got stupid and delusional enough to thinking that he was going to try some kind of a speech consortium down either Miami or Los Angeles. He was scheduling for a week from today. Well, guess what? Diddy? You ain't getting shit. Your attorneys got the best of what they could get for you. And if it was you or me doing this shit, we'd be looking at least a solid 10 years. So I don't know how much he paid for his attorneys. They did their best. Now just basically taking the spin of the wheel, roll of the dice. Maybe the Velveeta Volman might give him what he wants. If not, in not commutation of his sentence, a pardon, which I almost know that's never going to happen. So, Sean, Miss Combs, if you will, your children will be looking at visiting you at a Bureau of Prisons site. Where is yet to be determined. People trying to convince you they're putting him at New York somewhere. He's already in in Brooklyn. He's already in Brooklyn in the prison in the fine BOP of life. But it's just like you're gonna try to insinuate things. So his attorneys, and four of them, a couple of bigger names up front, but we're gonna see what happens. I'm not gonna convince you or tell you something otherwise. That it's gonna be a long. Oh damn it! Move this container back in its spot, and I gotta figure out if that big orange dumpster is still in the back in the apartment building. If it is, this dresser is going, and it's going quick because I don't see I'm trying to get rid of all the clutter. I've got a lot of clothes and I got a lot of stuff I gotta go through this weekend. I'm gonna also change out clothes. I'm gonna change out the summer clothes I know don't really need or don't want, and I'll go through every little bit of Stitch clothes in the next 2 weekends for reasons. Hey Swag, how are you? I'm managing. Yesterday I did get the news that they're sending me at the Social Security hearing office in Baltimore sent me my appeal letter. Find out that should be getting SSDI. I'm hoping to receive that letter tomorrow, but I'm thinking it's more likely going to be Monday because I don't know how fast the mailing goes anymore. And I haven't heard how much I'm when I got my appeal 2 weeks ago yesterday, 3 weeks ago yesterday, they are saying I might be looking about $1,600 a month, maybe $1,700. That's where they ballparked it. They didn't. And when I get the letter, I should know what everything is I've got to do to keep the maintain what I got to do to get direct deposit set up, and also what I've got to look forward to in the next. I'd say about the next. I'm figuring by the end, maybe the end of the month, maybe a little later, not by much. Yeah, I'm figuring everything. I get the paperwork. Like I said, we're going to go for Monday, just for argument's sake. I get that. I give my direct deposit information for my checking account. It shouldn't, like I said, my guess, it'll take about 3 to 4 weeks to kick in. And I'm getting back pay from April 2 years ago. So in April it'll go back to April 23. Attorneys get their 30% log on it, and I'm fine with that. They did a hell of a job for me trying to do everything. It was up to me. Thank you, Swag. I'm just thankful that it's almost finished. I still, like I said, still got a lot of paperwork to do on the next, I'd say, week, 10 days. I don't know much anymore that I could do. And they're going to tell me when X is going to hit, so I can talk. Try to get myself off of the DCA, but I figure I got one. Tomorrow might be the last day. They might, depending on how the fucking government works, if we get another month or so of stupidity from the Velveeta Voldemort and his fuckheads, that could like I said, nothing put us away. Social Security you get it when you get it. As far as everything else, I gotta see what food stamp. I got with my food stamps, my TCA, my Section 8. Since I'm technically in Section 8, I may or may not get that little check every month. But like I said, I'll get to that. When I get to that bridge, I'll cross it. Right now, it's just kind of like a soft time frame and what I would need to do or take care of things. Plus, my fiance is sending me money tomorrow. Like I said, if you guys want to help me a little bit on the short term, I'll post up. Actually, I'll give you the verbal for my PayPal's. MIKEW, capital M, IKE in small letters, capital W and Y in a small letter, and the number 1967 in not outright written, but 1967. So I gotta manage. I gotta try to deal with things. I'm hopefully by the end. I'm gonna say the end. If not the end of the month, this month it'll be early next month before everything is a little more concrete. It could be just like I said. Let's see how it plays. Till then, I just gotta survive. Now, as far as any people who want to go look, the people who think you know my background, well, I haven't told you everything, and I will tell some stuff eventually. Not now. Maybe by the end of the year or early next. There's a lot of things that I've been trying to deal with, and I just want to first off get my be kind of clear cut on what I deal with. And those who know me, I dealt with a lot, and I still deal with a lot, physically, mentally, emotionally, and I just want to make sure that that I'll be set up for a while. I don't want to have to play a game of chase the money constantly. You guys know how I try to deal with things. Sometimes it's easy, and a lot of times it's been hard and kind of hard even. But like I said, once this is finished, I'll be better. I'll be more secure about things. Okay, TDR and same. Speak of things, by the way, for those who are simps to the orange anus, the mandolin moron, fuck you. Fuck you and your goddamn cult. You have a cult leader who's got dementia. I would say so. Dementia J. Felon. Donald Hitler. Adolf Trump. Velveeta Voldemort. I mean, I've got names and names for this fucking charlatan. And this fucking he's a fucking grifter in the highest order. Anybody who can't tell me who says otherwise, better show me. I'm gonna pretend I'm from Missouri. Show me. Come on, gang. I know there's a few of the Trumpelstiltskin simp parade, and I've seen the news conference today with I'll call it press briefing. I call it glorified news conference with Caroline Levitt. And by the way, Ms. Hypocrite white Christian nationalist, go clean the orange from the Cheeto when you've been giving him blowjobs and such. Any of the other fucking simps that are male, you can go kiss his dick or suck his ass. I don't know. I don't give a goddamn. I want him out. And because shady couch fucker is nothing more than a deranged hypocrite. If he goes to try to get his own term in 2028, he's got another fucking thing coming. It's not going to be pleasant, and it's not going to be good. He may use the office to try to enrich himself, but he's got to placate to his other fuckzillas that they're giving tax breaks to that fucking boggle the mind. I'm sorry. I cannot handle. And then now the fucking OMB chair Ross Voigt wants to play. Oh, well, we're not going to allow you to have these niceties in New York City, in Chicago, and what have you. Again, you are fucking wrong. I have a feeling the attorneys for the Democrats and also are going to be filing lawsuits fucking left and right. That fucking fucking Pam Bondi Blonde shelled stupid cunt is gonna. It's not gonna end the way you think it is, Donnie boy. You're wrong again. You're a fuckhead. You're a shyster. You're a grifter. You ain't goddamn thing because you got fucking another 24.5 million of go away money courtesy of YouTube. You've gotten 16 million each from ABC and CBS because they kissed your dick again. It ain't gonna happen anymore. If you think, and plus, this fucking indictment against Comey is a joke. I know seeing the new U.S. Attorney for Eastern Virginia is a fucking laugh. She's might have been an attorney maybe 10 years, and she's 36. I'm thinking you get your law degree roughly 26 or something. At the high end, she's probably been an attorney for 10 years. She's never tried a case. She's never been a prosecutor. She was an insurance underwriting attorney who was working for the insurance companies. I'll tell you, I'll speak volumes for that. Basically, they're not looking to try to do whatever the hell they feel like. It's just cosplay bullshit and crazy denials. So I don't know. I lost my audience. I don't know why, but now I can say something. By the way, Todd, fuck you. You think you're gonna play kowtow on Chris Ryder? Not a fucking chance in hell. You want to try? You can go try that shit somewhere else with your cult members and anything that kind of. I wouldn't necessarily say pisses them off because I'm not a fool. I take everything at face value. There's a right and a wrong for things, but you guys just keep the dick floatery going. I know if it continues, some people my end there or other people who are hell bent on trying to make sure I get my oxygen taken away. You got another thing coming. I know 3 people I want to fucking just smash into the ground. And I know 2 of them directly, so all I gotta do is say the word. It's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. So you wanna try me? You pick the place, I'll pick the place, you can pick the time. It'll be likely in a courthouse. You'll be on the business end of it, because I'll be dishing it. Goddamn hypocritical motherfuckers. Want to try it? You want to take swings at me? I don't care. By this time next month, I'm not going to have any fucking thing to lose. But you, the put it this way, shiz, you're a cunt. You need to shut the fuck up. You don't have anything on me, and you keep saying that shit. You will be looking at the business end of a lawsuit by the end of the year. Keep coming at me. Sue me, whore. Fucking sue me. I put a counter sue you so goddamn fast you won't know whether to get whiplash or get a whip. And a lot of things, just I'm trying to calm down. I allow myself to get a little worked up, maybe a little too worked up. It's what I would refer it as, but you were tried. You dunderheads are trying me. I'm trying to manage. I'm trying not to get too more excited, but it gets a little harder. It gets a little, I'd say, a little more offbeat, more bizarro. Ugh. Not watch some of these frauditors like Chris Rupp. By the way, Mr. Rupp, you'll be next if you keep running your dick flute. You got felonies. Minute you get caught, you'll be looking at about 10 years. And I'm not sure it's going to be state prison in Arizona or be going down to BOP Tucson. Enjoy your luck. Enjoy your time. And fucking sticking a phone up your ass. You probably your butt dialed, literally. Or try and get a text message. Good luck with that shit. That's not gonna happen. And I can call you little child. You're a man child. You're a moron. You're the ultimate hypocrite. And you and Todd and a few others are based or in the pocketbook or checking account of one Meade County, Kentucky jailer, JJ Scabrad. I don't call him. I can't pronounce him by his legitimate name. And by the way, how you sending commissary to Kaiser, or is GFAS going to fucking pick the bill up on that one? Another fuckhead needs to go away. Him and his sister, mother, whichever the fuck she is. Hell, she needs a worse shame than I do. God damn. Or I don't know if Nair's going to take what the hell she's got on her face. And I've seen you lately. You're still not looking healthy. But try me. You know where I am. I ain't hard to find. I got a bigger mouth. I do have a loud mouth. And yes, I do pretend. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I bring a lot of profanity when I talk. So if you're looking for somebody who's going to just speak in tones or softness, you're talking to the wrong person. I'm in that point in my life. I ain't got a hell of a lot to lose. But I'm still going to try to be somewhat respectable and somewhat dignified when I come in here. If I ever get back in the panels again. If I supposedly nobody if I know there's a certain somebody's panel and I go on, they ain't gonna like me, and that's fine, dandy. I want to make friends. I want to have healthy discussions about a lot of things. But if you're gonna constantly fool me and try to bring out shit that has no meaning, has nothing to deal with my life or any falsehoods, I don't even know the bunch of fucking lying hypocrites out there. Nobody on this channel that I'm aware of, but like I said, I'm gonna try to change my mind, try to change my latitude, change my attitude. Get sports right now. Unfortunately, Lamar is going to be out. Will not be playing. His hamstring's that injured. And I know Marlon. I want to say Kyle Hamilton or Marlon Humphrey, and I know Ryan Stanley. He's got an ankle injury. So we're going to go in shorthanded. On the line before everything that came out today was Houston was a 2.5-point favorite. I'm almost guaranteed it's going to go up. I'll check on ESPN in a little while, and I'll tell you for sure. And I'll give you an update, guys, on what's going on there. Tennessee football is off tomorrow. They got a week. They got an extra week. They got Arkansas. Now, I'm not sure if Arkansas is off this week or not. Of course, they got Bobby Petrino on his second tour of duty as a head coach. I don't know if it's grand up like the first when he basically had to, well, I don't say resign, more like was going to get fired because he decided to have a thing with with a graduate assistant that was working for him in Arkansas. So, but we'll see what happens. He's gone everywhere else. He's been at Louisville. He's been at Western Kentucky as the head coach. I think twice he's at Louisville. I could be wrong, but change my mind and change my attitude if that's possible. Oy vey. By the way, oy vey, thank you for my cervix. Brandy, are you finished with the bowl again? Oh my, I need my cheesy puffs and my cheap booze. Well, Todd, you ain't getting your cheesy puffs from me, fuckface. You ain't getting any booze. You out there depending on those super chats. Oh, by the way, Todd, do you have an attorney yet? I think you're going to need him pretty soon. Trying to keep your daughter's ass out of prison and trying to keep your ass from possibly looking at trial. So that's my opinion. I'm welcome to it. I can be anything. I want to be somebody. I want to find out the truth, try to deal with things. And I'm always saying I'm open-minded, just don't accuse me of being vacant. God damn. People just kind of, some of these people fucking, gotta do a couple things, a little bit stuff tonight. Mostly it's going to be tomorrow and Sunday. I'm going to do what I can, try to get this place up to speed because I'm in good shape right now. I just got to try to deal with everything in the next couple weeks, and I shall emerge in a better frame of mind, a little more financially stable, and just trying to make heads and tails out of my life. Like I said, let me get off of here for now. I'll get back on here by about 9 o'clock tonight. If anything else has been going on or I want to try to get into certain things, I will do that. But like I said, we got things here. Times they are changing, things they are changing, any kind of move, improvements. I'll make sense of it. If I can't make sense of it, I'll express my outrage. Ugh, damn. Let me get off here, guys. I'll see y'all about 9 o'clock. Be careful, be safe, be good, be kind to each other.